just a little bit over a year ago, we acquired our first property as part of this project, which is 309 Clinton Ave. It was a property that we acquired from Albany County, and from that property we were able to expand it to have 5 properties within a close vicinity to make a strategic redevelopment project for affordable housing in one of our focused neighborhoods.
We're just so really happy that we've got these properties, and now we're organizing them in a way that will be a rational way to do something with them and have a good vetting process of people who will be responsible and take over the properties and really put them back on the tax rolls, which all of us want to do. And so I'm just so pleased that we're be able, in front of these 2 very significant buildings, pleased that we have a partnership with the Habitat for Humanity, and we know their track record. We know that things are going to get done here. And so come back in a few months and we'll see some more homeowners.
We've labeled this our Rehabitat initiative, and it's something that we're really focused on, especially in this neighborhood where we have a lot going on. We do have some new construction that will be starting on Lark Street later this year, and we'll also be rehabbing 5 buildings with the Albany County Land Bank. Habitat brings a lot to this partnership. We bring not only our 29-year history of affordable home building, but we also bring with us our massive volunteer network and donations from companies such as Whirlpool Appliances and Valspar Paint. So we have a history in the Capital District. We have a proven model that has worked not only here in this community, but throughout the country. And we're excited to work with the Land Bank to bring back these buildings to life, and not only just bring them back to life, but to then sell them to responsible, qualified, lower-income home buyers who will be a real point of light, as Charlie Toohey says, in the community, and will help to stabilize this neighborhood.
It really shows the difference it can make on Blight. But, and I don't want to sound like Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. But as we continue to take street back by street back here in the city of Albany, it's really going to grow. Companies are going to come in, people are going to open up more mom and pops businesses, and they're going to come back to loving this neighborhood to where it was back in the day.
And I remember back in 2007 when I was president of the Conference of Mayors, we were doing the research and started to advocate with the counties on the development of a land bank. And I remember people saying, land bank, what's a land bank? Where do you get money out of a land bank? Well, we realized that land and its buildings, they're assets and they're valuable. But unfortunately, particularly in a lot of our urban areas, they've fallen into decay. They've had a lot of challenges. Thanks to the leadership here in the city of Albany with the mayor, thanks to the efforts of Dan McCoy, the county executive, and the county legislature, we're fortunate to have the Albany County Land Bank created. And thanks to Katie's leadership, we're actually starting to see the results of that investment.
The issue about what to do with vacant, abandoned houses, houses that are not paying their taxes, that have fallen into disrepair, was something that, as I started to peel back the layers and layers of how we got to where we were, we got really good at defining what the problem was. And Katie was a strong advocate in working for the city on how do we make investments so that we can start to turn some of these properties around. But when you look at all of the different layers of government that were involved, Albany was not the foreclosing entity, so we had limited ability to impact these buildings. And then enter Dan McCoy as our county executive, a resident of Albany who really understands, based on his long history as a native of Albany, the challenges that we have in these neighborhoods.